How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you guys having a great and exceptional evening. Better late than never, as they say, but it's all good in the neighborhood. Thank you for the recent subscribers. Thank you for the previous subscribers. Thank you for everybody who's always shown love. Cannot complain about that. But we are here to talk about good old P. Diddy Combs today. P. Diddy used to be known as Puff Daddy. You know, he's been doing some great things. And like I said, last month when I was down at EYL University's Invest Fest, it was a pleasure to see him and hear him in person. And he dropped a lot of great jewels and great stuff to remember, and just to be able to go from there. All right, so on that note, let's get to it. All right. So first thing is, it's been big news that P. Diddy has resigned his Bad Boy publishing rights back to artists and songwriters. Artists like Mace, Faith Evans, and the estate of the Notorious B.I.G. are among those who have already signed agreements. I think this is a great thing. I think it's long overdue. But you got to remember, even if Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls, is still alive to this day, they were all in their 20s. I think Mace was like 19, 20 years old. He was way younger than Diddy and way younger than Biggie Smalls. And back then, most artists did not understand contracts in the business of the music industry. They were just good at their craft. They just wanted to, and then they were looking at money that they've never made in their life, but they didn't understand the aspects of royalties, credits, publishing deals, and things of that nature. And I remember when Irv Gotti was on Drink Champs, and he was talking about the whole ordeal with Ashanti. And she's like, she wants a publishing, and Irv Gotti's like, why would I? And I believe Ashanti was in high school when she first came out. Irv Gotti was like, why would I ever give you your publishing back? He's like, I'm the one who wrote the songs. I'm the one who created the actual beats and the music. You're the singer. He's like, so you get what, you're able to, I think the only money that she really makes is from her. That's why she's still performing to this day. She might get something from some sort of royalties. But I'm like, that's allegedly. I'm not going to speak on things I'm not 100% familiar with. But that's just, if you look at business, because a lot of artists, the smart artists nowadays, regardless of what genre of music that they're in, they understand the music business more than any generation before, because unlike any other generation before, these artists have more access to access to information than any other generation. And the game is being spoken upon, not even just in books, but in podcasts. People are talking about, hey, this is that. You need to get the right entertainment lawyer. You need to get the right agent. You need to, look and really look over every tooth and nail of those specific contracts, regardless if you're in any aspect of the entertainment business, because if you don't, you will likely to get screwed, especially if they're just people are trying to, tug at you and say, just sign, don't worry about it, don't read it. It goes back to the NWA days. Like Ice Cube was like, hey, and I always talk about it. He was fresh out of high school when he was the youngest member of NWA. And he kept asking Easy and Jerry Heller, who were the owners of Ruthless Records, hey, what's up with the contracts? I'm making, like Dre's making the music, Ice Cube's writing the rhymes. I mean, Easy even said it. Ice Cube writes the rhymes that I say. He's like, what is up with the contracts? If you ever seen the movie Straight Outta Compton, you'll know what I'm talking about even more so. He's like, but hey, what's up with the contracts? We need to know what the deal is. And when he found out that, everybody else in the group signed the contracts without really reading it, because they just needed some money. And Cube was like, hey, I'm not signing anything I don't understand. Even, in the movie, it said, he's like, hey, I need a lawyer to look at this. I'm not going to be able to understand that. And the character who played Jerry Heller said that, hey, you don't need to get lawyers involved, because that's just going to hold things up. And when somebody's telling you not to make an intelligent decision, that's when you know it's time to walk away. And, and that's just what it is at the end of the day. So I leave it at that. But I think this is a great thing that Diddy is doing. Some people say it's late. I say better late than never. But a lot of times, especially I was listening to Rod Digger, Lord Jamal on their podcast last night as they were live talking about that. And they were just like, yeah, they were talking about the checks that you get from royalties. is unless you had like a multi-platinum album like a Kanye West, whether you like him or not, Jay-Z, if you're on that level of selling records and your music being played, well, even nowadays being played on that level, then yeah, the royalty checks that you get are significant. But if you were just artists that went gold and didn't have that many platinum tracks, then basically that's just considered the royalty money is considered to be side money, you know, and that's why I mean, heck, that one can argue that's probably another reason why people are pushing for AI more because they want to get rid of the human factor altogether, so therefore they don't have to pay humans anymore. And in my personal opinion, that sucks because even because, like I said, when I went to the Snoop Dogg concert, there was a lot more young people there than I was anticipating, especially a lot of young ladies at the Snoop Dogg. Like I said, Snoop Dogg was my generation. I was in elementary school when Snoop Dogg's first album on Death Row, Doggy Style, came out. I was in the 5th grade. I still got the cassette tape. That's how old I am. I still got the cassette tape that my mother bought because my mother bought the Chronic. My mother bought Snoop Doggy Dogg. Heck, one can argue she's the reason why I wanted to go to Los Angeles in California because I was able to listen to that music back then. But long story short, you in order for an artist to really make money off of the royalties and whatnot, they have to be, a big platinum selling artist, that everybody's talking about, you know. And for most artists, that's just people call it small change, side hustle, second job money, but not full-time employment money that one can really live off of like that. And that's why you have so many great artists that are still touring to this day. Heck, the old school artists are selling out more events than the new school artists, but I will argue, unless it's like if it's Spanish music or if it's Afro beats, because that's taken over as well. Um, because a lot of the new hip, quote unquote, hip hop and R&B is just dead. It is what it is. Nobody wants to hear that crap. You got to be able to say I do more than just pop. I do drugs? I sell drugs. I'm part of a gang. I kill people. I think they said they even have records now where people are raping women and all this other crap. So it's this basic nonsense. And eventually, even because there's enough even young people that are like, yeah, I'm about making my money, so I don't want to be high, dead, or in jail, things of that nature. I got things to do. So it's just one of those things. But Diddy said he never forgot the advice his grandmother gave him, and over the weekend he put her words into action with a major donation to an HBCU, which is known as a historically Black college or university. He says, "I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for HBCUs." I believe he did go to Howard. I don't think he graduated. Um, and he's actually presented them with $1 million check to Jackson State University Development Foundation in honor of the Jackson, Mississippi. Another beautiful thing is when I was at EYL University, I actually wrote a check. I believe it was for $1 million to EYL University. So he's putting his money where his mouth is, and that's the main thing at the end of the day. If you don't put your money where your mouth is, then why are you talking? But that's just my personal opinion. I'll leave it at that and keep it simple. All right. He stated, and it's my honor and my responsibility to support HBCUs. The work that they are doing is to be commended. Um, he says his grandmother raised him to sow the seed in his community, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. He added in the caption, a video taken at the first and second quarter of Jackson State's decisive victory on Saturday against South Carolina State. So, and hey, the beautiful thing is they're still making winning moves. Even without Coach Prime, a lot of people don't like the fact that Coach Prime left Jackson State. I say, hey, when you're in business, you got to make the business moves that work for you. So he did good things at Jackson State. I guess he's going to do some good things at Colorado. I don't watch football, so if he wins or lose, I don't care. But I will either way. I'm like, hey, I commend him. Make your moves. If it doesn't work out, the man's still rich, so who cares? But anyways, he's been making a lot of donations in a lot of areas, and I just have to commend him for it. He's putting, like I said, talks about an article about the $1 million he puts into InvestFest, and at this point, like Diddy's 53 years old, so kids are grown. I believe he has grandkids. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know one thing with sincerity in regards to Diddy. He's at a point in his life where he's made all the money that he really wants to make, and everything else now is just about giving back with not a handout, but a hand up. Giving back to the schools, giving back to businesses, and going from there. And if you didn't go to InvestFest, I highly recommend you go to InvestFest next year. It was a great experience, and one that I truly will never forget. And I love to be around. I love to be around people that are talking economic moves. I love to be around people that are talking about investments more than talking about celebrity nonsense. That's the kind of vibe um, I like to be around, and that's how I like to be around people that are talking about ideas on how we're going to make some moves in life, and not just gossip about what teams did what celebrity did what, unless it's talking about some economics. But it is what it is. So, on that note, I'm going to call it a night. I just wanted to keep it simple with that, and I got a late start and I got an early start tomorrow. So, on that note, do the great three things: like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully, you guys have a great evening. Don't forget, if you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual retirement account investor, all that great stuff. Don't forget to check out WEBULL, Stash, Acorns, Crypto.com, Coinbase. So all those platforms, you'll be able to make some money moves and be able to go from there. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the people that have tuned into tonight's little short broadcast programming, because like I said, it was a late start. Computer wanted to act a fool when I knowing that I have an early morning. So it's all good in the neighborhood. Don't forget to check out my online store. We're part of the GS Partners. You not only have the opportunity to invest in cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens, but you'll be able to refer others to do the same thing. I have a resume services as well. So, hey, and economic services to help people get on track, just from a suggestion standpoint, not financial advice standpoint. Hey, you got to be able to make your money work for you. Various different platforms you can do that and go from there. But on that note, I'm out. And as the great man always says, at the end of the day,
don't hate the player, hate the game.
Take care, family.
Mike, now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully, you're having a great day. If you've been watching Larry's Anything Goes programming, you know that we are not only providing great financial intelligence content as much as possible by interviewing other financial professionals, professionals in the travel industry, real estate industry, etc., and so forth, but we provide various services when it comes to specific products that we sell, from anything that you would actually find on Amazon or actually at Walmart, etc., and so forth. And we are actually providing specific products due to today's current crisis and whatnot, to ensure that we provide the right services and products that you need at a reasonable price when it comes to medical face masks, when it comes to hand sanitizer, and when it comes to latex gloves and things of that nature, and etc., and so forth, toilet paper, paper towels. But we have what you need. Also, family, don't forget that Larry's Anything Goes is a part of an affiliate marketing network known as Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and allow others to invest with you as becoming an affiliate marketing partner. And obviously, if they purchase a package with the program, you're able to make money off their package purchases and make money off of their crypto purchases and things of that nature. If you want to join, please follow the links in the description, and I'll give you a call as soon as you sign up and purchase a package, and we'll go from there. But definitely, it's all about the best way to make money moves is to have currency with one another, and to ensure that currency is always being spoken of on all levels, so it benefits everyone and not just one specific person. That's a lot of things that people forget about. So think about joining the program, and we'll be able to go from there. But if not, either way, it's always appreciated. And thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys have a great day and continuously make money moves so you don't live broke like a fool. Take care. As you can see, with our various products, we have our financial apparel, as you see, wearing There's Anything Goes t-shirt, financial intelligence is sexy, face masks, latex gloves, things of that nature, to obviously ensure the safety of you and your family all at the same time. We want to ensure that you get the best products and see the actual products that we're actually providing for you, and giving you another view of not only the shirts and the medical masks, but actually another view of actual latex gloves and the actual hand sanitizer. Because one thing we've learned throughout this unfortunate crisis, that we have to take more precautionary measures to ensure not only the safety for ourselves, but for our families. And having a great pair of hand sanitizers, latex gloves, and medical face masks will ensure that safety. And with all that being said, hopefully you guys will check out our online store. We have the various products that you see here. With a couple of clicks, especially if you're paying via PayPal, it makes life that much easier for you to purchase our various products, especially during this unfortunate situation. You see the apparel from Larry's Anything Goes. We have the medical products when it comes to hand sanitizer, latex gloves, medical face masks, and things of that nature, and various other products. So please check out Larry's Anything Goes. Support small local businesses. We greatly appreciate it, and hopefully that you have a good day.